table legislatively. Joe Bruno and before him Warren Anderson and Ralph Marino, they did whatever Ivan Seidenberg and whatever his predecessors wanted to do. And we are now on the verge. We've gotten the Republican majority with the great leadership of Senator Smith from down to 32 to 30. So one more seat, we're even. 2 more seats, we take over, and then we can talk to Senator Smith about the things that the people of New York State need. So Senator Smith represents Southeast Queens. He's been a dynamic leader, and we're very, very happy to have him with us today. Malcolm Smith.
Let me first thank all of you for being here. And I think Chris said it best, and I know that he's a very humble kind of speaking guy. But the CWA has been, and Bob said it, has been fighting for the working class families for years, middle class families for years. And if you want to get a real understanding of how serious this election is, think about things that are very important and local to you. Think about how much you're paying for gas that you're driving your cars around in. Think about how much you're paying for a loaf of bread, which is now almost $3, almost $5 for a gallon of milk. The fact that many of you are going to be heating your homes this winter, and some of which will have very difficulty in trying to make that bill. Even I myself, my bill's going from almost $400, almost $1,000, maybe $1,200 for a month for home heating fuel. We have just asked the Republicans to come back for a special session to deal with this, and they are now, as of this day, still saying no, we don't want to come back. So I know sometimes when you're working for a candidate, you kind of say, well, how is that going to impact me? Well, those are things that will be impacting your life in the next 30 days that you're going to feel. And that's why this is so important. The Republicans have been in power in Albany for 40 years, around 9 months in 65. And basically, as of right now, they failed. They have not done what they're supposed to do. So it is time for us to change that. It's time for us to be able to get things done. If we were in charge, as of right now, we would already have paid family leave. We wouldn't have to be worrying about a living wage. We wouldn't have to be worrying about that right now, because those are the right things to do. All they want to do is take care of their few friends on the right side. Joe has been clearly someone who has always fought for what was good for the people that he represented, for the people of his entire city, and now the state. I just can't thank you enough. I am eating, sleeping, breathing this whole operation, this whole campaign. So many of us are working so very hard. Please know that we are working as hard as you. Coming out on a Saturday, I understand that you're with your families, you got your children with you as well, taking time away. Maybe your significant other or your spouse is probably saying, why are you doing this? I got some time for you to do this, I need you to do that. Mine is saying that to me this
That's
morning.
why they got out of the house.
That's right. But it takes some time. But I will tell you, we are never so thankful to CWA. And I say that seriously, not in front of Bob and Chris, but I would say if they wasn't here. They have been with us and on this cause more than 20 years. When you're talking about your friends, you talk about people who you like to be close to, you never forget the people that were with you when you had nothing to offer. When we were 7 to 8 seats down, you were still out there working, trying to help, and trying to do the right thing. So this is a very important moment for all of us. It's important for all of you because you are part of something that's going to be very historical. Clearly, Barack Obama and Joe Biden becoming president of these United States is critical for us. It'll put New York back to work. It'll put us, get rid of our foreign dependency on fuel. It'll make sure that we have respect around the world again. And it's the same thing with New York State. We need to make sure that we put New York State back to work. We need to be respected around the country again. New York State is not respected around the country. People look at us all the time and say, well, how can you talk about being a blue state, and how can you talk about doing what's right for working class people and for middle class people, and yet you still got these people that are only concerned about their corner of the state. So now it is time for us to do what is right for everybody. And this is an exciting time. I can't tell you how exciting it is, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys being here. Please know that we're going to be here after this is all over. This is not one of those things where you see us now and don't see us again. We just don't believe in that. So I wanted to come by and thank you very much, Chris. As well, I wanted to make sure I tell you how much we appreciate what you're doing. There's no question that Bob has been here forever. And I want you to know my phone service is Verizon. Thank you.